What's up? What's up? What's up? Already they started with the sabotage with this video. Right from the jump. They start with the sabotage. We hadn't even said anything. And they already come out with sabotage. Right away. Hit the like button, y'all. Damn. We didn't even hit start and the right away. They were not sending out notifications, nothing. It was jammed up. Damn. Y'all really don't want to hear it, huh? Y'all don't want me to say it. Well, that's gonna be bad news for you because that's exactly what we're gonna do. I've been trying to relax today. Don't gonna get myself frustrated like yesterday. And now this situation brings itself to a head. Um, Sean Diddy Combs. Let's talk about that. Mm, mm, mm. Just absolutely egregious remarks made by the lawyer who represented ASAP Rocky in his case, Joe Tacopina, who I call Joe Tropicana. He goes on the Breakfast Club and starts talking about Diddy's case and what's going on there and what's his thoughts about Diddy's case and how he had a chance and they asked me to look at it and I was like, nah, I don't want to do that because of Rock Nation. He's not being 100% honest. He would have taken this case. The reason why they wouldn't let him take this case is for one main simple reason right now. The main reason they would not let this guy touch the case is because Alex Spiro didn't want any involvement with this guy with the case, and it involves Jay-Z and Rock Nation. They want to be as clear away from this case as possible. Is even as far as to go out and tell a bold-faced lie that Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z are not friends. They're not friends right now. You want to put that out there, right? You wanted to put that out there because you're riding the wave of a victory that was an open cut shut case. You got this case because Alex was working Jay Z's case. You're the low tier lawyer for Rock Nation. That's why they sent you out there. You're a Hollywood lawyer, but you normally lose your cases, buddy. It was a shock. Like Rocky finally got a win. This is what I'm talking about with old Joe. Joe just represented Trump in last year for the whole New York City case, right? He was he was defending Trump, and everybody in New York hated his guts. He was defending the guys that stormed the Capitol. That's Joe. He's also the guy that represented the man who was the suspect, Jordan Vandersloot with Natalie Holloway over in Aruba. Remember when she disappeared? The guy who was accused of doing it, who's in jail for murder, he represented him. He represented Alex Rodriguez, A Rod. How did that go? guilty. He was the Italian New York rapper. He represented Dan Snyder, right? In his case, Dan Snyder ended up having to sell the Redskins. So he can represent all these people, but you wouldn't touch the Diddy case. It's only because Alex Spiro told you not to. You would have took it in a heartbeat. See, this is what I'm talking about when people don't know what the hell they dealing with or who they, because they just listen to people and they take it at face value. You don't ever go out and speak on somebody else's case that's an open case that's going on and you're a lawyer. If you're a lawyer, you don't go on radio and starts talking about somebody else's case that's open. That's that I need the camera moment. I want to be a celebrity lawyer. He loves the camera too much. He loves doing interviews. He loves being on TV. He wants to go out there and say, look at me. That's what they know. So if you're dealing with people that know that this is the way they're gonna move, why would they change how they do business? Why would they change that? Why would they make changes into what is going on? He sat there and made accusation after accusation. He has not looked over the case at all. He's more of a novice than Charlemagne and everybody else. They probably know more about the case than he do. He's like, I don't know why that tape is even in evidence. Because if it's domestic case, it should be a state court. He's not even know what the state is trying to do, which makes it even more ludicrous. This was egregious to listen to. Mhm. So Joe and what he decided to do was to come out and start throwing all these. Well, he should have did this. He should. Everybody know he should have settled before she filed the lawsuit. That was just a bad move by his team. But that's beside the point. Everything that's been happening after that, everybody's avoiding Diddy like the plague. Anytime somebody say something positive about Diddy, they get a case. They go dig up something to throw on them. Diddy got 4 new charges today. Because why? The deadline is on the first. So if the deadline's on the first, what are we really doing here? So today was the last day you could come with those old frivolous lawsuits. You had Sarah from making the band is suing Diddy now, and Sarah, who basically Chopper says she was purposely, on purpose, going out there getting up with Diddy, talking about he made me go get a cheesesteak. I want $60 million. It's like get up out of here. Her case gonna be laughed out of court. These lawyers is just taking it like, hey, she know Diddy, so hey, I can just who am I to turn down this free attention? It's not cool to like Diddy no more. He became the laughing stock that even if he win, he's not gonna be free. He's never gonna be free. They're gonna make him a prisoner of his own remarks. Everything that he says now. Yeah, they killed this character. They wanted to just destroy him and get him out of the business, take him out of the spotlight. And that just shows you what kind of puppets are in Hollywood. And Ari Emanuel and all these other people who are in charge of running this destructive way. Of course, I agree. He's unethical. Um, he's taking all of the attention off of winning the ASAP Rocky case as if this was a case that wasn't winnable from the jump. If that anybody can tell anything, that dude ASAP really was a liar. When he was on the stand, man, why you asking me that for? Man, I mean, he trying to twist it up, man. You know that ain't me. Man, you know that ain't my voice. And the guy like, yeah, that is you. You talk to me. Guy flew in from Paris. The dude knew he was lying. Why was this an open shut case? Is because when people was like, oh, that's because Rihanna showed up. That's how he got the win. No. What sealed this case is that this guy said the cops there was shots fired and he shot a gun at me. It was a starter pistol that he kept with him. So there was no shells shot. And the police came. They called the cops. They got there in like 10 minutes. They searched the place. They searched it, spotlight, body cam. They spent hours searching. They found no evidence of a shooting, no shell casings, nothing. He goes back to the scene, ASAP really, and finds two cases, and he gave it to the police. So, two trained police officers that was on the duty with the body cam who was searching for a while couldn't find the shell cases. But you could go right back to the scene and find two shell casings and you hand them to the police. Here they go. Then just a few days you was at the range. You've been going to the range. How easy for you to go into a range and grab two shells that was shot and take those two shell casings and go take it to the scene of the crime. Matter of fact, not even that. Just take it to the cops and say, "Here the shell casings he shot at me." I mean, it's an open shut case. It's real stupid. He said that wasn't his voice; it was AI. The AI, my voice, man. Everything about that guy's character is a character of a liar. He said he was grazed by the bullet. There was 2 shots fired. If a bullet grazed you, the bullet has to go somewhere. Where's the bullet? There's no bullet hole in the wall. There's nothing. So there's no shells. You got shell casings, but no shells. So this is an open shut case. This has nothing to do with Joe Tacopina. Okay. He was assigned this case. And Alex Spiro would have probably had this case had it not been for the fact that Jay-Z's representative. Jay-Z didn't want, he ain't gonna have Joe on the case. He worked with the clients. Okay. Spiro is gonna work with Jay-Z. Joe is the low tier guy. So you deal with Meek Mill, you represent those guys. Yeah, he represented Trump in the case for the Stormy Daniels tape. Oh, well, Taco Pino is a commentator for Fox News, CNN, Newsmax, and MSNBC. He's their legal correspondent. So he gets paid to go on there. Remember the Amanda Knox case? They would go on TV and talk about these cases. But a case of this magnitude, that's a real legal case that's going on. To have him there recklessly talking about the case as if Jay Z, this is a whole thing about Rock Nation and Jay Z to try to put a wedge in between him and Diddy, like they have a problem. They don't have a problem. They don't have a rip. Jay Z just don't want this attention around. They've been business partners 4 years. Yep, wasting Cali love. New York and Cali love wasting taxpayers' money with these BS cases. Exactly. Because nothing happened to the people that files them. They said they should start putting like saying, okay, we'll file this, but if he comes out not guilty, you finna do some time. If we come find out that you lied, you're gonna see a lot of these cases stop immediately. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. He was helping Diddy's lawyer. So, like I said, it's all a dog and pony show. But I'm gonna get out of here because I gotta contact these people again. They're screwing with my channel. So let me get on it. Deuces.